Hi, everybody. How are you today? Good. Right. We're going to get a little foundations going on. How does that sound? Before we start, I want to show you a new game I'm opening. It's called Spot It. Have you ever heard of it? You want to see what it looks like? It comes inside this little tin, and inside the tin, open it up and check it out. There are instructions, and there's a whole bunch of cards. Let me open up the cards and show you how to play. Okay, so check out, there's all these cool cards and they have pictures on one side. So take a look at all of these pictures and there's all different ways that you can play. A lot of times you have to find matching things between two cards. You notice that they have all different types of symbols, and this is a game of speed and thinking. Okay, so let's try one. What we're going to do is go ahead and see if you can find a symbol that starts with the same sound on both cards. And sometimes you have to be a little bit creative, like with what you might call something. Like, for example, I see an eyeball here and an eyeball here. So those are the same, but to make it a little harder, I notice scissors here, and scissors start with S, and an eyeball will help you see. So C and scissors would both be a match. And you can play this in all different ways. It could be matching something that's the same color. We could do parts of speech. So we could say, find two things that are both subjects, or two things you do in the winter, all different things. So let me give you a category. All right, I'm gonna flip two cards for you. And on these cards, I want you to name two things that have to do with spring. One thing on each card. What did you come up with? I'm gonna say a carrot on this card because you can start planting things in spring, and a shamrock on this card for St. Patrick's Day. I wonder what your answers were. All right, let's get into our foundations now. That was our new game, Spot It. So for foundations, I would like us to go ahead and start with our warm up. Repeat after me. Ture, capture, sure. Chur, chur, chur. Spatula, chew. Nice job. All right, my friends, and here are some words that have the ture and the tu patterns. I'm going to go ahead and show you three of them. And what I would like you to do is first practice reading them. Go ahead. Okay, I want you to tell me which word is a proper noun. Proper noun. So that means it has an uppercase letter. There it is. Portugal. What is Portugal? The TU in there does say chew, Portugal. It's a country in Europe, that's right. Okay, next, which word means that you are leaving? Like maybe at the airport, you're going to get on the plane to fly somewhere else. It's the end of the school day and you're going home. What word means that you're leaving? Here it is. It's got sure at the end. Departure. Departure. Good. All right, let's do another one. Which one of these words means, well, it's something that you might use to cook, maybe to make some pancakes. There you go, spatula. And we have that glued sound, the TU that says chew in it. Spatula. Fantastic. All right, and I want to just review with you how to mark these. So look at the little example up here. We scoop the syllables, and then we box in the glued sounds like T-U-R-E and T-U. And we need to, of course, circle any R controls and label it as the R. So I want you to grab your whiteboard and your dry erase marker and pick 3 of these words that you're going to write and practice marking. Okay, you can go ahead and pause the screen while you do that. All right, my friends, now that you've marked your words, we have 2 more parts left to our day. We are going to play a game. We're going to play some charades. And then last, we're going to do a dictation on paper today. Okay, so for charades, here's what we're going to do. I am going to type up some words. As I type it, I want you to read it. Let me make it a little bigger for you. What does this word say? Picture. Good. What does this one say? Creature. What does this one say? Furniture. That one. Signature. Capture. Fortune. Spatula. And congratulated. Okay, do you know how to play charades? So charades is when you act something out giving silent clues and the other person has to guess the words. So I am going to act out one of these words and you have to guess which one I'm acting out. Okay, watch me closely. Do you know what I'm doing? The word is spatula. I'm pretending to flip some pancakes with my spatula. Okay, so this is all going to depend on where you are right now. If you're with somewhere that you can have a partner and do this, I want you to go ahead and act out some of these words silently and they have to guess which word it is. If you aren't, say you're just alone at your house, I want you to just act them out for a stuffed animal, act them out as practice for fun, and then just guess yourself. If you're at daycare and you think that someone's going to think you look silly acting things out while you sit there, then instead you could draw a picture of these. Okay. And when you finish that, you're going to want to get your paper because we're doing a paper dictation. Okay, how'd you do with your acting? Great. Then let's go ahead and start our dictation. I'm going to do mine on a whiteboard, but I would like you to be doing yours on paper today. Okay, let's start with a sound. Please write the letters that say chur. Number 2, write the sound that says chew. Number 3, write all the ways to do the sound mm. There's 3 of them because of the silent letters. And 4, write all the ways to do g. There's 2 of them because of silent letters. You should be checking in your student notebook if you're stuck on any of these. Okay, here we go. There's the sounds. Chur, chew, g, g. Check them out. Okay, nice job, my friends. Let's go ahead now and do some current words, okay? We'll write them and then we'll mark the parts that I say. Repeat after me. Moisture. There is a lot of moisture in the air. Moisture. Think there are two ways to do oi. I hear oi in it. You might need to write it both ways and see what looks right, or even check it in your notebook, in your student notebook. Moisture. Okay, and the marking that you'll need to do on the test this unit is that I want you to scoop the syllables and then box in any glued sounds. So there is a glued sound in this, box it in. So your answer should look like this: moisture. Scoop the syllables, boxed in the glued sound. Okay, let's do two more words and then a sentence. Your next word is manufacture. They manufacture things in big factories. Man, you, back, sure. After you write it, please scoop the syllables and box the glued sound. And pause until you finish so I can show you the answer. Manufacture. How many syllables? 4, that's right. Nice job. Okay, and the last word of our current word list today is furniture. What is your most comfortable piece of furniture? And then box the glued sound, scoop the syllables. Furniture. Ta-da! Check yours fine, make sure it looks right and it's marked correctly. Furniture. Okay. And let's go ahead and just review a couple sound-alikes before we do our sentence. Can you please write the 8 that means I have $8? Which 8 is that? And I do want you to spell it correctly. I have $8. And then the second one for sound-alikes, which one is stationary? That I say that the toy was stationary, so it wasn't moving around, it was stationary. All right, check yours to mine. 8 and stationary, the one with the A, and the E is the E-I-G-H-T. All right, and last but not least, we will end with a sentence. Your sentence today is, draw a straight line across your paper. Draw a straight line across your paper. And the sentence is actually a little preview to what we're going to be learning next week. I want to see how you do on it on your own first. Draw a straight line across your paper. Okay, my friends, when you're done, check over your spelling, check over your work. Make sure you have an uppercase at the beginning and an end mark at the end. You ready to check it to mine? Okay, let's scoop it and read it smoothly. Here we go. Draw a straight line across your paper. Draw a straight line across your paper. All right, pause right here until you can fix up any mistakes that need it. And that's a wrap for today. Make sure you put your things away neatly, and I'll see you next time.